Hello again. Kirk here, back with the YellowBird, the roof CTR, which was a heavily modified Porsche Carrera from 1987. I'm going to take it around the ring here. I'm renaming my episode, thought about it, and I think the best format for this is basically take a new car that comes out on Assetto Corsa and take it around the ring. And this is a perfect sort of chance because this car is kind of made famous in part by a video that came out of this car being drifted around the track, Nordschleife, by one of their test drivers at Roof. So I'm attempting to see what that felt like. This car is a little over 2,500 pounds, which is sort of like a Miata with a fat guy in it. Big difference being that it had roughly 500 horsepower, a little less, 400 foot-pounds of torque, twin turbo, and just at the time it was what they claimed was the fastest car in the world. Whoa. Top speed of 211 miles an hour, which was faster than the F40. And cost about $250,000. So it was a real sort of competitor for the real high-end makes at the time. Basically what they did is they bought, I think, right around 30 Carrera, 1987 Carrera 3.2s, bored out the engine, and slapped on a couple of turbochargers. Replaced most of the body panels with aluminum. I believe it had a new 5-speed transmission put in to handle the power. The noise you hear is my probably 10-year-old G25 racing wheel. Thing's still going strong, but definitely had some serious gears. Used to not be a fan of drifting. It seemed kind of juvenile, I guess. But you think about it, drifting is really the art of controlling a car at the limit. So while it's not the fastest way to get around a track by any means, it is very hard to do. So if you watch that video, and the guy's name escapes me, of the Porsche driver hot lapping in this thing, you really understand how hard that must have been when your life's on the line. It's one thing to slide it around at 140 miles an hour in a VR headset. You got a Lotus in front of me here. Quite another to do it when your life's on the line. So hopefully I can, now the tires are a little warm, get into some actual drifting. This car was released by the Assetto Corsa team right around Christmas, and it's really interesting to drive. I mean, really feels kind of peaky, so it's tricky to get it to really take it, to break it loose is actually pretty tricky, because you need to be somewhat near the top of the rev range there. This is a famous turn here at the ring. People are always drifting it out of that turn. Lots of spectators standing there. I think the back tires are getting a little warm here, so it's getting a little easier. If you watch the actual video, the driver right there is getting it a little sideways, which is sketchy because that's a really high-speed turn. And I would have totaled two $250,000 cars at this point. And the old Lotus is catching me here. So, theory here, you get a good enough look, about 200 kilometers an hour. I think this is not geared for top speed, otherwise probably be getting a bit closer. 250. Whoa. And third wreck car. There you have it. One horrendous lap at Nordschleife, and thanks to guys at Assetto Corsa for putting this car together. Give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. Thanks, and until next time, I think I'm going to do the Mazda, so stay tuned, and have a good one.